Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Today is Michelangelo. I was supposed to do this one the other day, and I chickened out because I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. And guess what? I'm stalling. I'm playing with jelly plates and my Artex markers that I purchased. I'm not sponsored or anything. And it dawned on me at 3 o'clock this morning that I could use those. I haven't used those yet on the jelly plate. So I thought, well, what happens if I do? Thank goodness I turned the camera on. And truly stalling because I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. How am I going to do this? I'm not a Michelangelo aficionado. I have seen some things that he did, but I'm like, why did you give this prompt to yourself, Beth? Why? Why? I'm not sure. So I go in with my markers, and guess what? They work. So I tried to do some Rex Ray looking designs. This one by far is the most Rex Ray looking, instead of just doing backgrounds and cutting them out to make Rex Ray things. But I didn't like it. I don't know if it was too, it was non-grungy. It was non-grungy. That's a new word, non-grungy. But the grungy things I liked. And then I couldn't remember how to spell Michelangelo, and then I was doing it backwards because it's a mirror image. Am I doing this right? What am I doing? I don't know. Why do you get yourself into these places, Beth? I don't know. But taking it all in stride because it is therapy. This is my therapy every single morning. And guess what? I don't need therapy tomorrow because I'm great. In the end, this turns out fabulous, in my opinion. And that's the only person I have to please. And I had a ball doing this. A ball. So, since I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, I might go take a nap now. It's almost 10 o'clock. But, and I almost ruined this marker, so I stopped. The blue wasn't all the way dry. But I kept going because I was having fun. And I can't wait to see what all this looks like. So much fun. Begging for attention, everything. And I'm still just keep going grunge on my jelly plates. Having the time of my life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could I be a history teacher with jelly plates? Possibly. Possibly. Let's just see. Let's just see. All right, I've been playing. 3 o'clock this morning. The only person that knows I was awake was Judy, because she was awake too. What were you doing awake that early? My acrylic markers work on the jelly plate. That is delicious. There was all kinds of junk on here. So it was a test. But now I'm going to make some more tests. Okay, let's see here. I really like the abstract lines just like that. But we need a little bit of zeros happening here. Circles. You got to let it sit for a few minutes. Let this dry, the acrylic dry, and then put stuff on top of it, and then put the paper on top of it and let it sit again. This looks like somebody lost a tic-tac-toe, but that's okay. Maybe we need something right there. The only thing with these markers, I wish I had a pink one and a true yellow. That's more of a limey yellow, but that's okay. We're not complaining. All right, let's let that dry. I walked at 5:47 this morning. Number one, I was awake, like I said. And number two, it is so humid. I came home drenched, like at 6:25. Just, oh, okay, this one was super dirty. Oh, that's not working right. Okay, hold on. I've seen people lately a lot pull the plate up. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I got some of it off. It started. I'm going to have to clean this, and I'm not sure how to clean it. Okay, I know how to clean it. Use the other side. That's still pretty. I might use that. I'm using all the paper that my husband's mysterious printer keeps. There's a ghost in his printer. The ghost in the kitchen is in the computer now. Okay, now I want to do the embedding stuff. She starts printing. He hasn't requested to print anything. And my stuff won't print right now. Which we've had that problem before too. I think my husband is jinxing the machine. Now, let's add just kind of like chopsticks laying across here. Pickup sticks. Slightly connecting them at times. Just makes it look more geometric. Okay, let that dry for a sec. Alright, this one is probably... Yeah, I think it's dry. Alright, let's just do white. I saw 4 deer. They're so funny. They're motionless. They go, you can't see us. We're not moving. I'm like, I can too see you. No, you can't. No, you can't. Yeah, I can. No, you can't. They're so funny. Okay. You know what I might do also? What is this? Not even sure. Now, don't forget whatever's on the bottom layer shows up first, because that's now your top. Oh, good Lord. Glad that wasn't my paint water. Okay, we're going to just leave that one there for a minute. Uh-oh. There's paint on the floor. How'd I get paint on the floor? Oh, geez. Don't tell my husband. Don't tell my sponsor. Okay. Theoretically, it's going to look something like that. Gosh. All right, I think that's dry. I'm going to do pink on here. I might do pink and white. By doing the wet paint on top, it adheres the paper, the science of it. Here's what you're trying to copy it onto. Oops, I didn't get it in the right place. And when you pull it off, the wet paper transfers everything else, or the wet paint transfers everything with it. Alright, this one should be dry. If you get a rotation going, it's pretty good. Alright, we're going to pull this off. Oh, I forgot it's going to be reversed. Okay, but still, this is still a little wet. All right, let's try something else. All right. How do you do it? E backwards. I don't know. Let's see if that works. All right, that needs to dry. I might be doing these a little too fast. Yeah, this still feels very wet. Let's try it though. There's so much goop on here from previous tries and things. Now, it did not get everything off that I thought it would. That's interesting. Huh. I wonder if I put some more stuff on it and let it happen again. But I like how that looks. This is really wet. I need to let it stay dry longer. Don't do as I do. Remember, I tell you that all the time. Since it's semi still on there, I wonder if I can... I don't mind that it has crusty stuff on it, because to me that just adds to the lusciousness of it all. Trying to think if I have some paper here. Let's just see. Let's just see. I just got out of the shower. Okay, we're going to let that one sit for a little bit. See, this still feels a little wet, but ooh. Now this is a new jelly plate. I didn't even know I think I've used it a few times. Wow. I like that one. I wonder, it's still a little wet. No, okay. I love that piece of paper. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, I think I really like the marker effect. Okay, but we need to how do you spell Michelangelo? Okay. I think I did my G. Oh, I did the E backwards again. I still did it backwards. Okay, we're gonna let that one dry. All right, let's see what happens here. This one is where I had some pieces of paper as masks down also. Except for the fact that I put the masks upside down. Ooh, but there was paint on here that transferred at times. These two could have stayed in, but I love that instead. Okay, I like that one. Every once in a while you get, they're not all perfect, and that's okay. That is A-okay. Hands. Okay, that's got to dry. Where's my little one? Oh, here it is. This one's ready to go. Okay, I'll let that one sit for a minute longer. I'm going to do green and white on here. Sometimes these papers, the wipe-off papers, turn out the best, in my opinion. Okay, I think I got a few that I can work with here. My hands are filthy. I have not washed them yet. I did manage to clean off my desk a little bit, but this is coming along. Yeah. I have all of my containers for my jelly plates right there. Okay. Michelangelo. The two hands doing this. That's what we're doing. It's a very, 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 very rough impression of whatever. And I don't even know how I'm going to do it. But I love this one. I don't know why. I just do. It's so soft. This is like Easter wrapping paper. I love this stamp, which is from a Starbucks lid. This is the Starbucks cold brew that you can make your own with. I did this with hot glue and it's now coming off. I put some tape on that, but I love that one. That was just sitting right there, that stamp, so in the wrong place, but hello. These are the hands, and I had pieces of paper on top. This one, I don't know, I just think it's so pretty. You can still see the yellow lines in there. This is one of the first ones I did. It just is grungy, circles, can't beat it. This one is more planned, and I like it. And the jelly plate was brand new, almost brand new. This one is my favorite, and it was the first one. So we're going to do something with all of these. Try somehow, some way. And I lost my little tab that said Michelangelo. But I do have a blank one on here, so we might have to make that one work. Oh, here's another one. This is from the circle on the first side where it tore the paper. But I love this edge. And I think that's all of the ones I did. Oh, I did a couple of these. I don't like these as much, but they were on top of other stuff. They just weren't as effective. Maybe I had the wrong under stuff. Now that one's not so bad. As far as the grunge factor is pretty good. But not for this project. Maybe. Not for this project. Okay. Oh, I still have another one to pull. I think I spelled his name wrong. I don't know. But my theory, oh dear, it's going to be, oh, that one turned out really good too. It's going to be like somebody wrote it he did in the corner of the Sistine Chapel and told nobody that was there, and we just discovered it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, what is this one? So this is the last one too. What does this say? Oh, history. Let's see if this one pulls, because this one would be cool to use too. Oh, this has got tons of grunge on it. Yes, that's the best one. Everything's spelled wrong. Everything goes backwards. But again, Michelangelo put it there. And we just uncovered it on a tour of the Vatican. It's interesting. We went to Italy in 2006 and on a Rick Steves tour. And let me see if I can't focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. And the Vatican was one of the stops that they completely and totally overwhelmed us with. Be careful of the gypsies. And they will use their children. And we have to stand in line. Every other place, we had tickets ahead of time and we could go in. That's the advantage of a tour. You can go cut the line. Most places. The Vatican, nope. God says everybody needs to wait in line there. And we do. And we did. And for like an hour and a half. We got there as soon as, first thing in the morning before it opened. And we stood in line for like an hour and a half. But when you get into the Sistine Chapel, that was the first part we went into, I think. Seems like that was the first. But they say, please be quiet. And it's a reverent place. Be quiet. Enjoy the art. Enjoy the history. Enjoy the magical spell that place puts on you. Whatever it might be. And whatever you want it to be. And it was so noisy. The place had just opened. It was filled with people. They said, please be quiet and no flash. And there's men walking around all the time saying, please be quiet, no flash, no flash. In Italian and English and all kinds of languages. Nobody's listening. Okay. So, I'm wondering if I just can't put something that meets in the middle right here. But somehow I'll still use a bunch of these papers. Okay, here's a good one that could go all the way across maybe. Still kind of damp, so I'm not sure how this is going to react to glue. It has been so humid here. Yesterday we walked like at 6:45. I was drenched by the time we got back. And we go like for a mile and a half. So we're gone about 20 minutes-ish. This morning I was obviously awake early. Right, Judy? And I said, you know what? I'm awake. I'm going to go walk. It had just started to get daylight. So I'm like, okay. I'm going on in neighborhood streets. Granted, it's a country neighborhood on the edge of Columbia, but, it's Monday morning. So I took my phone, which usually I don't take my phone, unless I remember, in case something happens picture-wise, but I usually forget it. And I took my phone, and there were 2 couples with dogs that we see all the time, and another lady. It's like we're trying to beat the heat, aren't we? Yep. Okay, see, I love that. Even if it gets covered up, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. You know what I could do? Oh, and I kind of want this to show up somewhere, maybe up there. Okay. Even if it's just like this and partly covered, I don't care. It just needs to be kind of like hidden in the bricks of the Sistine Chapel someplace. Somebody found a historian found it. Rex Ray found it. This all might get covered up. I'm not sure yet. But the place that I loved, I mean, the Sistine Chapel is obviously, you know, you've heard about it for years, your whole life, practically. And then you get there. Okay, now I'm going to cut off just this part and put it down here. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do. The map room, oh my gosh, which I love a good map, but they have a ton of maps that they have collected over the years in the Vatican. And it was stunning. I mean, to see maps from, you know, how many centuries ago, who knows? I mean, they do, but I don't remember what they said, but very old. Okay, we're just going to go with that. Now, do these colors all go together? No. Are my words in the right direction? No. But that doesn't bother me. Now, I'm wondering, I might put like a glob of something here and a glob of something there, and then it kind of reaches across. That's what I'm going to do. But what my globs might be are where I put these lines. I'm going to cut out on the outer edges of them. That's going to be my Rex Ray. So like that. And kind of offset each other. These are, okay, these are going to be the other side. They're all going to be, because like two different people are touching each other. Like in the Michelangelo painting. So like over here. But they're still sort of Rex Ray inspired as far as their flowers. And shapes he might have done also. Maybe in his evening work. As opposed to a big installation. But you have to have these also. He had to practice these to keep his inspiration going, he said. So, I'm keeping my inspiration going. Plus, I don't want this to be completely visible. But this all looks kind of like it was, you know, dug up by an archaeologist, right? That was another thing that we found interesting in Rome. And in Greece, too, I found this. You know, they go to make a new train stop on their underground metro, and they run into artifacts. They're like, can't go there, can't go here, can't go there. I'm going to use this one even still. Just because I think Rex Ray would have liked this one. I hear him talking to me sometimes. What does that mean about me? That I'm in touch with the artistic world. That's all it means. I'm trying to see. I might fudge this a little bit. And write. Oh, you can still see it. Okay. Okay, I want like a nestle of these. And a nestle of these. And then a bridge across there somehow. Maybe with the blue? But that needs to be covered up a little bit too. Okay, hold on. We have this one too. Oh, we have this one too. This is a different color altogether. I love this one. Hand. I should put this one underneath. Maybe I'll cut out the letters. Yeah, I'm going to cut out the letters, but I'm not going to make them so they're readable. Why was I so scared of this one the other day? I don't know. And we might make them backwards. Actually, no. We're going to do this. We're going to stack these. We might stack these. Let's glue these down. But I'm going to go... I can't go across the top here. Oh, this was fun. See, this is why Rex Ray did what he did at night. He just kind of let loose. And that's what I love about doing these things. Sometimes the unexpected happens and it turns out to be. Now this one, I'm going to kind of spread these out so that they scatter to the top and kind of cover some of that up, because the archaeologists haven't uncovered it all yet, I'm sure. Oh, this was fun. This is what gets my juices flowing, because it's just, sometimes you just turn the camera on, you don't know what you're going to do, which is what I did when I started jelly printing. I just, like, in the middle of, well, not in the middle of the night, I was already awake, but it was the middle of the night. I'm like, my new markers, what would those do on a jelly plate? I wonder. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so now, all right, we're going to cut out this white part. And this can hang up here a little bit. I mean, sometimes the obvious is sitting right in front of you. Hello. I've used these markers on everything else, but I hadn't thought about jelly plates. And I see people doing it all the time with, you know, Copic markers. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. My Artex markers. Although, I wish this set had a pink and a real yellow. But it is what it is. Can't want everything. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite one. All you other ones, I still love you. But this just worked. You have to really know, you have to be a student of art to understand this, right? That's said in complete and utter jest. But it's the two entities coming together with their hands on top of history and behind a hidden stone that Michelangelo buried when he was doing the Sistine Chapel. And that, folks, is why I'm here. And that, was it because I walked so early? Are my endorphins working right? Okay, I'm going to throw some of this away because I can't keep everything. Oh. Okay, what is this? This is good. These are trash. My squeaky chair is even happy. It sounds like. Oh my gosh. Some of this, the paint is still damp, so it's kind of rebelling. I'm not doing anything else to this because I love this. That is a beautiful mess. I think Michelangelo would have been proud. Two entities coming together with their hands over an archaeology feature of Michelangelo. Now, I don't have the tab. Oh, here, hold on. I had a couple here. Scissors. Because of the way I made the numbers on Procreate, I had a couple blank spots. And I think this is 19, right? Yeah. But 19. Is this black? Now. I'm not even sure I spelt it right, but we're going with my spelling. It's the old Italian version of spelling. Squeaky chair Italian version. This, folks, is why I'm here. Every day is pleasant, trust me. But when you're everything just clicks. Every cylinder clicks correctly. Even though you got paint on the floor, don't tell my husband. I can get it off before he gets home. I'm sure he's aware that there's probably paint in many places here. This. I could outline stuff and kind of make shadows, and I'm not going to. There's history all through this. And I love that. And Rex Ray. And I think Rex Ray would be very happy with this one. What's tomorrow? Oh, appropriate. Perhaps. I love this. That was fun. Every day is fun. Not as fun as Yoda, maybe. Oh, I love this. This is heads and tails above this thought process. And I didn't think. I'm better when I don't use my brain. For sure. Oh, I got a couple here I need to pull, don't I? Do I? I'm looking all over for... Oops, here's one. More jelly plates. Ooh. Oh, this one was peace. We need more of that in this country right now. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Is it nap time? Nap time? Nap time. Are you ready for your nap? Are you ready for your nap?